Chief Minister Nongthum Biren tables budget estimates on account of 34,284 crore rupees for 2022-23 on first day of 12 Manipur Legislative Assembly session. House unanimously elects High School Assembly Constituency MLA THOKCHOM as Speaker of 12 Manipur Legislative Assembly. Family Welfare Director in charge Dr. N.D. Hemao launches 3-day pulse polio immunization program in Manipur by administering 2 drops of polio vaccine to infants. Manipur reports 9 new COVID-19 cases and no fatality in 24 hours. Positivity rate stands at 0.62%. And India logs 1,938 COVID-19 cases, over 2,500 recoveries and 67 deaths in 24 hours. Recovery rate stands at 98.75%. Hello and welcome to Impact News. You're watching Primetime English Bulletin. I'm IBETHOI THOKCHOM. To stay protected from coronavirus, wash your hands frequently, wear your face mask properly and maintain a safe distance. Now the news in details. Chief Minister Nongthum Biren tabled budget estimates, vote on account of 34,284 crore rupees for 2022-23 on the first day of 12 Manipur Legislative Assembly session today. He also tabled supplementary budget for 2021-2022 amounting 9,001 crore 92 lakh and 12,000 rupees. The House today passed Appropriation Bill number 1 and Appropriation Bill number 2. And Biren also presented the first report of the Business Advisory Committee 2022. He also led the annual report of Manipur Information Commission for 2018-2019 and annual report of Manipur Lok Ayukta 2020-2021. Tabling the budget, Chief Minister Nongthum Biren claimed that the new budget is a laudable one. He said necessary and important projects will be taken in the first quarter of 2022 and 23. He assured of giving priority on entrepreneurship and startup. Budget speech circulation mentioned that the total receipts are estimated at 32,801 crore rupees. The revenue receipts are estimated at 23,849 crore rupees and capital receipts at 8,952 crore rupees. Total estimates of states on tax and non-tax receipts in the BE 2022-23 are 2,400 crore rupees and 400 crore rupees respectively. Receipt from the state's share in central taxes and duties is estimated at 5,847 crore rupees. For the year 2022-23, Chief Minister Nongthum Biren proposed a total expenditure of 34,284 crore rupees out of the consolidated fund of the state. Total revenue expenditure is estimated at 17,819 crore rupees. Capital outlay is estimated at 8,930 crore rupees. Fiscal deficit is estimated at 2,701 crore rupees. This is 6.38% of the GSDP. During 2022-23, the total outstanding debt as a percent of GSDP is projected at 37.21% against revised estimates figure of 2021-22 at 38.46%. High School Assembly Constituency MLA THOKCHOM was unanimously elected as the Speaker of 12 Manipur Legislative Assembly today. Both ruling and opposition members of the House unanimously chose the former CAF and PD Minister as Speaker of the House in the august presence of Governor of Manipur, La Ganeshan. Leader of the House, Chief Minister Nongthum Biren and Opposition Leader MLA Okrami Bobi assured TH Sachaberta. The new Speaker thanked the House members for choosing him as a Speaker and vowed to work on every issue raised by both ruling and opposition members without any bias.
demands.
Concentrate more on that. During the year 2021, 3,156 FIR cases were registered and 2,143 criminal cases were disposed of.
First sitting of three-day first session of 12th Manipur Legislative Assembly began today after the unanimous election of MLA THOKCHOM Sertaberta as Speaker of Manipur Legislative Assembly. Addressing the House at the onset, Governor Laganation highlighted activities and achievements of the government in the past year. He lauded the state government for taking various welfare activities amid the COVID-19 pandemic. The governor said the government has been working towards improving law and order situation in the state. He said security forces have arrested 234 insurgents and 15 insurgents were neutralized last year. Governor Laganation added that 14 individuals were detained under NSA, 20 cadres of underground groups surrendered and security forces recovered 167 weapons, 3,115 bullets, 253 improvised explosive devices, 27 lettered bombs and 360 detonators in 2021. He also highlighted that the third phase of 990 crore 46 lakh rupees worth integrated water supply for Imphal area is underway. He asserted that the promising project is expected to be completed by December this year. The governor further said water supply projects underway at 25 towns of Manipur are also expected to be completed by next year. Governor Laganation mentioned that construction of water treatment plant at Chinkhaching, Imphal East district, which can supply 45 million liters of water daily, is already completed and trial run for the plant is underway. Laganation said the state government has initiated on modernization and restoration of one of the most important projects, the Loktak Lift Irrigation Project, at a cost of Rs 89.69 crore. He also mentioned that government has sanctioned 311 crore rupees for restoration of Singda Dam, Khuga Dam, Khopum Dam, Imphal Barrage and Sikmai Barrage. The governor added 7 of the government high schools will be upgraded to higher secondary schools under the School for Gadhansi mission to bring quality education in Manipur. After the governor's address and motion of thanks to the governor's address, House members made obituary references to 5 late members. Members of the House paid 2-minute silence as a mark of respect to 5 late members of House, namely El Tomba from Thawal AC, A. Aja from Chingak AC, W. Angau from Nauria Pakanglakpe AC, M. Manihar from Wabagai AC, and former member of the Electoral College 1952 to 57, Atuibo Daimai. Leader of the House and Chief Minister Nongthoman Birrain, Opposition Leader MLA Okrami Bobi, Minister Awongbom Newmai, MLA Usham Debin and MLA Kashim Versham presented obituary references in the House. They eulogized the late members. Chief Minister N. Birrain said that losing the prominent members of the Assembly is a great loss for the state. The deeds and dedicated service to the people will always be remembered. But Nauria Pakanglakpe MLA SKV failed to give her obituary reference to late Nauria Pakanglakpe MLA W. Angau in the House. It may be mentioned that MLAs of the respective constituencies are to offer obituary references. Director in charge of Family Welfare Dr. N.D. Hemao launched 3-day Pulse Polio Immunization Program in Manipur today. Family Welfare Joint Director Dr. T. Nilakanta, Deputy Director D. Gaipu Longmai, DDO Dr. T.H. Srineshwar and others attended the launching event held at Family Welfare Office, BT Road, Imphal. Dr. N.D. Hemao administered 2 drops of polio vaccine to children under 5 years of age to kickstart the program. Speaking on the occasion, Dr. N.D. Hemao said polio vaccine drops will be given to 3,11,310 children at 3,538 polio booths in 16 districts of Manipur. Children who fail to turn up at polio booths will be given polio vaccine drops at their respective homes on March 25th and 26th.
In different forms, and that people have to come this far now. I believe the participation is very good, but in some pockets of the state, there are people who still refuse to participate, and those will be the source where the infection will come again. So there's no one that we can exclude them. Everybody has to be included, and then everybody should be included in this one so that the program that has been launched is successful.
Imphal DC Kumantem Daina also launched 3-day pulse polio immunization program for Imphal district at Basikong Primary Health Center today. Speaking to media, DC Kumantem Daina said they target to administer polio vaccine drops to 53,761 infants of 90,180 households at 490 booths open in the district during the program. House-to-house drive will start tomorrow. Polio vaccine drops will be administered to babies of migrant or transit workers at marketplaces on the last day. Imphal Chief Medical Officer Dr. L. Indira, Head of Jennings Pediatrics Department, Professor N. Kameshwar attended the event.
Booth day the 490 booth Imphal district the Hamzari Hozik polio vaccine OPB drop sing ngang sing the beneficiary ngang sing the THOKCHOM health care workers sing na hayeng hangchit kana house to house visit ngasi booth day sida chithawar bangang sing adu health care workers sing na house to house charaga cover tongabagi thorong sa tawbagay sare masigi mathakta na market areas in the health care worker thamzaraga polio vaccine asi angang sing da pithakna bagi thorong tawri aduga transit oiba for example parents ma'am lay bajaga hata galapati na chingba moi district health care worker chatlaga OPB drop asi pinaba thorong na tawzara.
National Immunization Day on led the victory over polio continue with 2 drops of life was also observed in Thoubal district today. DFWO Dr. K.H.S. Memcha launched the program at Health and Wellness Center, Urban Primary Health Center at CMO Complex in Thoubal, Wangmataba. District Health Society Thoubal and District Family Welfare Officer Thoubal jointly organized the program under National Health Mission. Speaking to media, Dr. K.H.S. Memcha said they target to administer polio vaccine drops to 42,700 children in Thoubal district at 330 polio booths, including 15 mobile teams. 66 supervisors have been assigned for the immunization program. Program Manager of District Health Society Thoubal, C.H. Basanta, officials and staffs attended the launching event. Primary Health Center PHC More also kicked off 3-day polio immunization program today under National Immunization Day Polio Vaccination Program, Department of Health and Family Welfare, Government of Manipur. Assistant Inspector of School, Thengnopal District, Thankalal Haukib launched the program by administering polio vaccine drops to children. PHC More Medical Officer in charge Dr. K.H. Shanti Kumar, Moria Shah and Anganwadi workers and medical staff attended the program. First cabinet meeting of the new Manipur government resolved to start schools from 8 a.m. to ease traffic congestions and provide adequate time for school children to productively use afternoon hours. Impact News bring you an exclusive report on what people have to say.
Manipur lenga ki cabinet na Manipur da hoji lai riba maru ne Imphal mayol thok riba traffic congestion asibu khara hanthana bi wakhalonda school hour amadi office hour ase khena halakanda hariba traffic chinbi khudong charaba sing ase kokonnaba lokholakpa thorang singi matangda school gi van service tawriba sing mama pa oiba sing oja singna karam wakhalon lai ribage habidu khamin na bagi tanjadu lawjage ko gi angang school hours e masi khrang khalakanda traffic jam thoktana ba haidana thorang ama Manipur government na sinna ba honorise masida kai kai haibining bage
ai di masi am phai na khali amda to pe state su tawri ko hana gi ten tu ai ju service to mini electricity gi ni I jude bi ja ko ri ta taw ne do hari traffic jam ngoi ba ji तरेतगी आगां पिकअप तो निपान दे लुरनी को मा निपाम खाइदे मेम द हंजर पोथा यारे सोंदा ऑफिस कारकपा कदौपा सेंट्रल गी पुंग मापन निगा सिदुम काइदना को आरा पुंग मापन दे पुंग मरी मखाय मंगा द बो फुल वर्क तौरगदी तरा दे कारगा मंगा फौतुसु तरामा थोय लागा तरामा थोय मखाय द थबक तौदुइ नत्रो मापन दे सबचान त होलगदी अदुनि हेंदा खद फुलफुलoi ने दिवाने दुम द बरोइना एतम फ्लोर के करिगी के संपादक तरुइ जारु बिने बगा सागी थमाम सपा याद्रबने दिवानी आई मसे फाब्राना येंबो याय
होजकी ngarang khogi honorable cm na hagibudo hoजकी मखोगी स्कूल टाइमिंग गिगा सरकार की सागी टाइमिंग ऑफिस की लिबा टाइमिंग जिगा म शेड्यूल म चेंज तो मसी वेलकम मोस्ट वेलकम ट्रैफिक जाम जे कंजेशन जे ट्रैफिक फ्लो जाम ना हंदरानी अदुगा सागी एक्सीडेंट रोड एक्सीडेंट की चांस है सिजु नेमधरानी आई खंजै
अखोई वाकंददी आंगांग से कुइना स्कूल से लेपुरबनिना लेपतनाबा दुम मयाम गवर्नमेंट सिनबिरिबसिदा पुंगसे ऑफिस कन फांगनदनाबा पुंगसिंग खलगा सोकाइबा लेते
आइदी कछु काइदेना खंजै आंगांग जे चाहि अनि सुरे लाइक तमक्तबा मांगजनबगी चांगजे हेंजलेबा कोइना फना लांगनारसु अदो लाई याम तम फंगना बाइदि याम पामजेन खाले गवर्नमेंट सिनबिरपस
याय अदुम गवर्नमेंट सिनबिरइबा सिना फगनेना दुम खनबि
टाइमिंग दो ngakapre mongda kitang theng daraga tawbada aduna hena apam balai maramdi karigina da ngakhat pai ba sira parents angang sing ji sak cha da bi lak kadormi ada sira school tamgodar me angang sing da problem amma soirani ada parents sing angang sing channa na bai tamakta ayuk te gi hauraga ran tawna na bo hona ba matam da parents sing da sawa boire bel de ber khoi su khoi cha ba khara cha da ba khara tawraga adugum problem ayam lak kadaba pung ni pan de gi oige da bo se pung tara de gi oine tobiba natraga tara makai de gi oine tobiba
स्कूल से ओजा भी निको मरुना अखोगी स्कूल आवर से अखोगी ऑफिस आवर खरा खेना हलगा ट्रैफिक जैम तो पोजे हंदना बगे दमग गवर्नमेंट थौरांग म पाखले मसिगी मतंग दि ओजा मोइन हाय बतारे नखलक पाबिस नमु अखोगी ओजा सुंगन लाकदोनि मसि फयेन खनबि ब्रा का हायबिनि
मसिगी से अखोइददि नौनबदि थोकदोरे अदुबु हौजिक साजु याम सागलकपा सिदा ngан khatna tawbibasi ai adum phayena lawjei aduga ngana jo mo hanggadorabani aduga hana khoina leijarami ba timing se masidadi khoi so ja mo oina adum pung mapan gi swai ding thin pung hom ba sung kan fain taw leiba adu jing nipan de gi ga mo haura agadi khoi je khitang ngana hanjaragadi ai khoi angang sing gi dana ta ai khoi gi su kai guma thaba ingha ama chotho khotok bagi khudong cha ma su phangjagani dane ma se afaba khongthang ni dum haijage
ka yam phayena khali kante
Manipuri cabinet lokiba wafam asi ayamba mama passing amadi khogi school gi oja singna wafam asibu yaring phongrokli maramdi traffic chin ba sina khudong cha ba kya thon bagi mathakta hauji uji mak sabi chang hengalakpana ngan hauraga ngan loiba si apama fawi masi welcome tawi masi taram no wei haibi wafam thamlakli adumakbu traffic chin ba sigi kokhon nabagi lambi singi manungda lenga ki leiriba khogi transport public transport si phagat halaba masiki su mathakta miyamna public transport sijinabagi hainabi leraba loinana tuan ba infal mafam kiyada parking system masinthina thamagadi gari chinbagi changasi hanthagani haibusi su mamangda expert kyana phonok ki balai khrabani hariba hiram masidasu manipur lengakna thu matamda miyeng chakani haibagi thaja balai Camera person LK Bigalona Pawam Jariba I Ketrimayum Premchan Impact News Infal.
Salaija Pibaril Punsi Marob, an association striving to end drug menace and welfare of destitute, has appealed to allot ministerial berth to Kairao Assembly Constituency MLA Laurembam Rameshwar. Speaking to media today, association members pointed out that MLA Rameshwar was a third to get maximum votes in the recent Manipur election and that he has been denied ministerial portfolios for many terms.
Zowa daita lokhiba aduga Bharat Sarkar na piba award kaya phanghiba sinamaram orakanda hoi BJP government na Kairao kendra da piram bathajabu singdu mahan biganu honorable Laurembam Rameshwar Rameshwar bu cabinet minister ama PBU haibagi demandu tawjari Karigumbada mani BJP government gi high authority sing na pibiram thajabadu mangan biba tarabadi Kairao Kendra gi praja sing na BJP government bu hajaraktabagi matungina lakadoriba 2024 gi MP election da BJP bu Kairao Kendra gi praja khuding mangna thajadaba amasu oikiba yai
Kairao Kendra sida jati tarung khunda boibanina apanchuba Vidhan Sabha tara suba Vidhan Sabha tara matu suba Vidhan Sabha da cabinet minister phangdabra maram moiduna machi Kairao Kendra da madu chakhatpagi lambi da khitang chothabani handagi tarani thesiba Vidhan Sabha lor madu cabinet minister pitaragadi achobu Manipur da sumaina tangdu leitaba chingmi tami punchanba nishagi pakta muthatba leitalare mating pangba masi choidin woigine habeji Kairao Kendra praja moina salacha pibani punchi marupki marup loya moina masi thajab thamjai.
Today at around 2 p.m., commando teams of Kaching police detected 232 grams of suspected heroin number 4 powder. Police report says teams of commando unit Kaching under the overall supervision of SP Kaching Srivat IPS conducted frisking and checking at Palel commando checkpost at Laimanai Chingzin to detect movement of anti-social element and transportation of illegal items. One grey color Eco van bearing registration number MN06LB6576 coming from Palil side was given a signal to stop for checking, but the said vehicle tried to escape the checkpoint by speeding the way. The report says the commando teams managed to stop the vehicle at a short distance from the checkpost. Driver of the vehicle was behaving in suspicious manner and was detained for verification. He identified himself as 30-year-old H. Thangmin Ling Khongshai, son of H. Paukans Khongshai of New Shongjang Kenjoy, Sonjang Chandal. The security team found 20 shop caps containing suspected heroin number 4 powder below the rear seat of the vehicle. Arrested persons and the seized item have been handed over to OC Kaching Police Station for further necessary legal actions. RPN Memorial Trust Committee Hairok held a tribute ceremony for the 3 victims, including 2 girls who were killed at the THOKCHOM site in Hairok on March 24, 2008. Attendees paid floral tribute and observed 2 minutes silence at the memorial located at Hairok Part 1, Umang Laikol. It may be recalled that in 2008, on the 4th day of Yakshang festival, unidentified persons fired shots during a Meri THOKCHOM event in Hairok, killing 3 people, Ramesh, Promila and Nirmala, and leaving a girl from Karimbikok blind. This unfortunate incident led to the formation of 300 Special Police Officer SPO at Hairok for tight security maintenance in Hairok till this date. All Manipur Working Journalists Union Amju condoles the untimely demise of its member and reporter of local newspaper Kanglai Pakimaira, Yambem Priyojit, who passed away from an illness on March 19. Priyojit was a resident of Sagolban, Maino Lairak, Imphal. The standing committee of Amju held the condolence meet today, wherein attendees observed 2 minutes silence as a mark of respect to the departed soul. Amju also shared its grief to bereaved family members of late Priyojit. World Meitei Council appeals to Southern Angami Public Organization not to extend the steering wheel downstrike along National Highway 2 Imphal Dimapur Road. Press release from the council appeals to Nagaland and Manipur governments to resolve the issue at the earliest. Manipur reported 9 new confirmed cases of COVID-19 out of 1,438 samples tested in the last 24 hours. COVID positivity rate stands at 0.62%. As per the latest report from State Health Department and COVID-19 Command Control Room, total confirmed cases of COVID-19 in Manipur are 1,37,066. There is no COVID-related death reported in the past 24 hours. Death toll remains at 2,120. Now it's time for a small commercial break. After the break, we bring you updates on coronavirus cases in India and the world. Keep watching Impact News.
Welcome to JJ School Montessori, where we follow the children instead of the other way around. Our holistic Montessori teachings encourage the students to be entertained while being challenged. Admissions open for nursery to class 5. Please visit us or message us for further details.
Presto Personalized Wonders, Imphal da nauna hangdok jare, hairiba asida personalized gifts, corporate gifts, awards and mementos, home decor, office rubber stamp na chingba potlamsing, mafam asida pangbigani, ngasi maglangsing birau, Tilak Ras Enterprises, Presto, Tangal Bazar near Kasturi Tong, Imphal. Contact number 0385-244-9025 natraga 98621-00456.
Enjoy our freshly baked products. All our products contain honey. Kohi, taste the heart of Manipur.
Welcome back after the break. You're watching Prime Time English Bulletin. India added 1,938 fresh COVID-19 cases, 2,531 recoveries and 67 deaths in 24 hours. As per the latest report of Union Ministry of Health and Family Welfare, India's COVID-19 active cases have declined to 22,427. Total recoveries are 4,24,75,588 and recovery rate stands at 98.75%. Death toll reaches 5,16,672. Over 182 crore 23 lakh doses of COVID-19 vaccine have been administered in India so far. Globally, coronavirus has infected above 47 crore 66 lakh 91,000 people. Above 61 lakh 29,000 people have died and recoveries are above 41 crore 20 lakh 41,000. USA has the highest active cases of above 1 crore 69 lakh 2,000 in the world. Manipur State Commission for Women (MSCW) organized one-day seminar on awareness and implementation of women-related central government schemes at Hotel Imphal in North AOC today. National Commission for Women sponsored the event. Speaking on the sideline, MSCW chairperson in charge T. Heights Turning Farm Monsang said many central schemes intended for the welfare of women have been launched in the state just like any other states of the country. He said the event aimed to raise awareness on how to reach out to beneficiaries of the schemes, every genuine beneficiaries.
Women related center scheme mayam se launch tawe nupi se empower oinangai gi adu mayam se da nupi sing phangpham thokpa mi na phangbra natraga implementation se central scheme oiba tarasu state government na implement tawani na ase mayam se nupi sing da phangpham thokpa phangba phangdaba adu makhai se koi kadai da phangba taraga na aphaba kano oire phangdaba oiba taraga na kadai da soibra natraga kadai da implementation da kadai da wat pagira natraga venerable mui phanga missing na thiba haita begira adugumbadu khanghang nangai ge asi program se pangthok chabani.
Poster campaign titled Laikai Dagi Haurashi against drug users and dealers was launched at Wangjing Awang Laikai in Thobal district today. Youth of Wangjing Awang Laikai visited house to house spreading messages on how to stay away from drugs. Speaking on the sideline, one campaigner, Roshan, underlined that self-determination is crucial to resist the temptation of drugs.
कोई कुम्हई फियोंग लाको मतमदा कोई लीला फला ओबिया इसै नोंगा ओबिया ड्रग्स से तो मते पाक्सना सिनाबा मसी कमाई तौरगा थिंगदगे हाइबगी मदुगी अवेयरनेस अदु संदोकपगी कैंपेन नि मणिपुरी समाज अंगतंग कन्मिनसी हाइबो वाखलोन अदुदा अखोगी ड्रग एब्यूज की मायोक्ता इहाल हाना वांगजु अवंगलेकाय कोइन होदाम बाहाइनरिबा कांटेन लंपाकी मसी मफम मसीदगी हाइरिबा कैंपेन असि मणिपुरगी प्रजा पुनमोक्ता पाउजेल मोइना अखोई हौदोकचबनी
Goodwill Mission Kringle Society 2022 and Kismet Love under the Billion Coal Kringle Society will extend edible items to destitute families, widow and disabled persons on March 26 at Kongba Kitri Laikai in Imphal East District. Speaking to media at TBC Kringle Society Mall Kongba Kitri Laikai today, Goodwill Ambassador of India S.A. Rahman Shahid said the Billion Coal Kringle Society has been extending help to destitute people throughout the world from time to time. Stating that charity will be given to needy people in various parts of India this year, he informed that around 600 to 800 beneficiaries from Manipur will be identified. He appealed to the public and CSOs to take part in the event.
मी अमदा सोराकना अखोई 1500 की सांगदा अखोई की पीगदबा आइटम की लिस्टना चेंग केजी यांखै अदुगा फॉर्चून ऑयल दा 1 लीटर अदुगा चीनी केजी अमा अखोई की दाल मुसोरी केजी अमा अदगी तिलौ केजी अमा अमसुंग आलू केजी अमा अदगी चाय पत्ती हाय तारे चामना अमसुंग अखोई की ड्राई फिश हाय बतारे ngari na chingba asiguma polam kya sing asi अखोई इरमदम असिदा लेबिरिबा अखोइगी मिमानद्रबा खुदोंसादबा डिसेबल ओइरबा मसुंग मयाम सिंगदे येंथुंगनबगी प्रोग्राम असि सिंजबनी.
One day awareness on conservation and protection of forests and prevention and control of forest fire under Compensatory Afforestation Fund Management and Planning Authority 2021-2022 was held today. Range Forest Officer Moirang organized a program under Bishnupur Forest Division at the Conference Hall of Kwakta Municipal Council in Bishnupur District. Speaking on the occasion, Principal of Mangol Manbi College and Wildlife Warden Dr. R.K. Birjit urged the public to save the planet from degradation, while Ratan Kumar of Aro Bishnupur elaborated on the harmful impact of deforestation. Founder of Green Brigade, E. Premji, Dr. Rebecca Soibum of the AFO Bishnupur and students of various schools attended the event.
At the same time, Bible, the Old Testament, all places grass.
Rainfalls were reported in several districts of Manipur this morning. India Meteorological Department has forecast heavy showers accompanied by wind in 18 states including Manipur for 5 days starting March 18. Several parts of the state also witnessed heavy rainstorm this evening at around 5. The rainstorm reportedly caused destruction at many locations besides playing sport Thabal Chongba sites for tonight. District Fishery Office Thobal under the aegis of National Fisheries Development Board, Hyderabad began for fish farmers at the conference hall of DFO Thobal today. The training being held on modern aquaculture technique under Pradhan Mantri Matsya Sampada Yojana will end on March 26. Speaking on the occasion, District Fishery Officer Thobal IBETHOI highlighted the nutritional values of eating fish. She encouraged farmers to get the benefits of PMMSY and enhanced fish production. Research Assistant of Fish Research Center, Lamphil C.A. Sinthoy and Field Assistant of District Fishery Office Thobal M.M. Shavanam Shani were the resource person. 15 fish farmers of Thobal and Kaching District took part in the program. 36 Assam Rifles, in collaboration with Assam Rifles Ex-Servicemen Association, Churchandpur, organized one-day free medical camp at Simte in Simveng of Churchandpur district today. Around 240 patients having different health issues received free medical checkup and medicines at a camp held under the aegis of 27 Sector Assam Rifles. Yogi Adityanath is all set to take oath as Chief Minister of Uttar Pradesh for a second term. He was elected as leader of the BJP legislature party in Uttar Pradesh in presence of Union Home Minister Amit Shah on Thursday. Prime Minister Narendra Modi, Home Minister Amit Shah, senior cabinet colleagues and CMs of BJP-led states will be present, among others, at Ekanath Stadium in Lucknow on March 25 when Yogi Adityanath take oaths as UP CM. Yogi Adityanath will be the first Chief Minister after 1952 to register a win after completing a 5 full-year term. Now the sports news. Sports meet held in connection with Yausang Festival organized by Chirapur Youth Development Club, Khangabog Chirapur Kunau concluded today. Winners of various events in the sport meet were felicitated during the valedictory event. Football exhibition match between Khangabog Development and Student Union and SOK formed by Army, Navy and Air Force personnel in Khangabog was played on the occasion. CAPF former senior ENT consultant Dr. Nandini and CYDC President THOKCHOM Doran attended the event. The 15th edition of Indian Premier League Tata IPL 2022 will begin on Saturday. 10 teams will compete for 4 playoff spots in this edition. BCCI added 2 new teams, Lucknow Super Giants and Gujarat Titans, for this IPL season. A total of 74 T20 matches will be played. Defending champion Chennai Super Kings will take on Kolkata Knight Riders in the opening match on Saturday in Wankhede Stadium, Mumbai. Final match of the tournament is likely to be played in Ahmedabad on May 29. Tennis world number 1 in women's category Ashley Barty has announced her retirement from professional tennis. The 25-year-old Australian made the announcement on social media yesterday, saying she was leaving to chase other dreams. Barty won her first Grand Slam at the 2019 French Open. She has remained the top-ranked player since then. Backed up by success at Wimbledon last year, in January this year, she became the first home player to win the Australian Home Open men's or women's singles title in 44 years. England defeated Pakistan by 9 wickets in today's match of the 12th edition of 2022 ICC Women's Cricket World Cup. The Cup is being held under the aegis of International Cricket Council, hosted by New Zealand. 8 women teams are competing in round-robin league matches. In today's match, Hackley Oval Cricket Stadium, Pakistan batted first, scoring 105 runs in 41 overs and 5 balls with 10 wickets down. In reply, England made 107 runs in 19 overs and 2 bowled with 1 wicket down, thus winning the match by 9 wickets. England's Dani Wyatt bagged Player of the Match title for securing 76 runs not out. Australia will lock horns with Bangladesh in another league match tomorrow at 3:30 a.m. The 16th Aerobic Gymnastic National Championship will be held at Bangalore from March 26 till 27 under Gymnastic Federation of India. All Manipur Gymnastic Association has announced the names of Manipuri team for championship. Ariha Pangabam for senior women individual, Laishilembi Chabungbam for junior women individual, Anjori Pangambam, Maliyani Konsum and Bembi Chingsubam in trio event. Mutum Romesh and Thoyen Bahakrujam in men's individual are the shortlisted players. Press release from the association also named P. Akelo as the team manager, P.H. Mayabati as coach and Y. Ranjan as judge. Churchill Birders will play against Idwal FC in a match of the ongoing I-League at Kalyani Stadium at 8 p.m. today. Mohammedan AC is leading the league's table tally with 15 points, followed by Gokulam Kerala at second spot with 13 points, and Round Glass Punjab at third place with 11 points. Before we end, let's take a look at the headlines once again. Chief Minister Nongthoma Biren tables budget estimates vote on account of 34,284 crore rupees for 2020-23 on first day of 12th Manipur Legislative Assembly session. House unanimously elects High School Assembly Constituency MLA THOKCHOM as Speaker of 12th Manipur Legislative Assembly. Family Welfare Director in charge Dr. N.D. Hemao launches 3-day pulse polio immunization program in Manipur by administering 2 drops of polio vaccine to infants. Manipur reports 9 new COVID-19 cases and no fatality in 24 hours. Positivity rate stands at 0.62%. And India logs 1,938 COVID-19 cases, over 2,500 recoveries and 67 deaths in 24 hours. Recovery rate stands at 98.75%. That's all we have in this bulletin. Thank you for being with us. Coming up next is Prime Time Manipuri Bulletin from Elizabeth Nongthombam. For more news, you can also follow Impact TV on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram and YouTube. Have a great evening and stay safe.
Yami haiba anda ai long bada de kai happy doino kar unura ai di lawoina unbiyo ba ha lawoina